Cześć, witaj ponownie. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. Dzień dobry, servers. Today we are heading to aliens in Poland. Okay, it says 12. Hold on, loss. Hold on. It says 12 things foreigner hates about living in Poland. So we're going to be checking this out together. I hope you enjoyed this video with me. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not, share beautiful comments, and let's dive into today's video.
I think that Poles are rude just because they're rude.
That is something that I kind of don't like.
There's a difference when it comes to our values.
Polacy za dużo narzekają, to jak sport narodowy.
I think Poland could benefit a little bit from kindness.
And I'm like, oh, why you didn't say that in the first place?
And I said no, and he spit on me.
That's one thing that definitely still has some room for improvement.
Something I don't like, not really.
Wow, you made this into a positive question about Poland.
Nie rozumiem, czemu jest taki podejście tak negatywne, że nie wiem, zaraz z Polską upadnie.
Hey aliens, in today's video we asked foreigners, what do you dislike about Poland?
Polish people love to complain. Today, let's hear foreigners complain.
Let's get started.
Witamy na kanale. Czy mógłbyś się przedstawić?
Witam, nazywam się Tomasz, jestem profesor uczelni na ekonomii, jestem z Japonii.
My name is JT. I run a social media channel titled Vigo's Dad. I'm from the Dominican Republic.
My name is Ikram. I'm originally from Morocco. I live in Poland for 1 year.
Nazywam się Adrian, jestem z Meksyku
From Japan?
I mieszkam w Polsce od 7
Okay, I know this guy. I know
I'm
this
Yutaro
guy.
from Tokyo, Japan, and now I live in Krakow, Poland for 2 years.
So I'm Maria. I'm from the Netherlands. I live about almost 4 years
7
in Poland.
years.
My name is Samuel Ferreira. I'm from Brazil and I live in Warsaw.
So I'm Jack. I've been living in Poland for almost 5 years. I teach business English here.
My name is Felipe. I'm from Chile and I've been living in Poland for 10 years.
My name is Dalia. I've been in Poland for 3 years and a half. I was born and raised in France, originally from Baghdad.
From
Mam na imię
America.
Ilsza,
UK,
przyjechałem z
okay.
Azerbejdżanu 2 lata temu
Chile.
i mój polski jest wspaniały.
My name is
Thanks.
Andres. I'm from Mexico, but I'm also half Polish. I was born in Mexico, but I moved here 2 years ago.
A czy jest coś, czego nie lubisz w Polsce?
Makaron truskawkami. Przepraszam, no, to jest masakra.
To jest kontrowersyjne.
Tak, makaron z truskawkami, ryż z truskawkami, no co to jest, to nie, ja nie mogę.
Strawberry pasta.
What I dislike the most, it's impatience. There's a
Strawberry
lot of
pasta.
impatience.
Is it the one they
And
put ketchup
that leads,
inside?
of course, to some rudeness. I know where it stems from. People think that Poles are rude just because they're rude. 8 times out of 10, they're being rude because they're impatient. Even with my wife, we are like, if we have an argument, most of the time is because, you know, she's being a typical impatient Pole.
And how does that differ to Dominicans?
It's the opposite spectrum, but all the way to the negative, you know? We are so patient. We postpone things and things take longer unnecessarily. So I guess I'm becoming a little bit more Polish because sometimes I'm talking to some friends and I'm like, why are we talking so much? Let's make a decision. You know what I mean? Like,
How has Poland changed you?
that's turned me more impatient and I guess a little bit more grumpy.
Anything positive? Or maybe that is positive.
That is positive and negative. To be fair, I've become a lot more efficient at doing things because you have to respect people's time here a lot. I think that most of the times Poles are quite stressed, sometimes without a reason. For example, here salaries are not the highest in the world or whatever, but people live a decent life.
Before you were
Their basic
lazy.
needs are somewhat covered.
When
Especially
you
when
were-
you compare
when
it
you
to
were-
countries like Dominican Republic. There are developing countries and you go to the countryside and you scratch your head thinking, how do these people live, you know? So they do have everything
Covered.
they need. And somehow, some way, they're still stressed. So I would just, a little bit of that Latino easygoingness of life, you know, like, hey, chill. How Poles feel when they have a couple of shots of vodka at a, you know, schlub or of a cele, you know? And it's like, okay, but not too many.
In Poland, I sometimes didn't understand why you need paperwork for everything. Just when you go to the government buildings and you have to arrange some things, paper, and then this has to be done, this has to be done. Oh, you have to copy paste it yourself. You should.
Breaking this in section, like I'll be maybe commenting according to each person in the interview. So this guy that is from Dominican Republic, okay, he said something that made me laugh, in the sense that he said before in his country they're always patient, they take their time to do things, and now Poland have made him impatient. So in the sense that before, if Poland had made you impatient and you want to do things, nah. So before you were lazy because you're always taking your time. So that means you were lazy before. So now you have lived in Poland, you have adopted their their kind of like their character and everything, okay, and now you're now impatient and you always want to make things go fast for you. So that's you're now quick in making decisions, quick in doing things for yourself. So is it a negative or a positive? This thing instead is both ways, it's both negative and both positive to him. Well, that's quite interesting. Okay, I say every country has their own way of either impacting good thing in you or negative thing in you. But for me, for this guy, what I see is that Poland indirectly impacted something good in him, because he said he always now he makes decisions fast. So before he was always sluggishly, patiently waiting, and he kept postponing, but now he's more proactive. So proactive means in a good way. All right, let's head back.
Come with these documents, and then you're thinking that you have the right document, and then they're still coming back to you and they're like, no, you need to do this. Oh no, you should have this kind of signature. And I'm like, oh, why you didn't say that in the first place? Well, for those kind of things, I've been coming to the place so often that I think, come on, just tell me what I need. Why it has to be so difficult? So
Polish administration, sort yourself.
yeah, exactly.
Fakt, że oni są bardzo negatywni. Jest bardzo dużo pozytywnych rzeczy tutaj w Polsce. Nie rozumiem, czemu tak bardzo się stresują i czemu tak często potrafią, jak patrzysz na Polskę, jakiś negatywny świetle. Bo założyłem, że tak naprawdę Polacy narzekają więcej o Polsce niż obcokrajowcy. I dla mnie to jest strasznie ironiczne. Wydaje mi się, że większość obcokrajowców są zadowoleni z Ukrainy, a Polacy nie. Dla mnie to jest naprawdę przepiękny kraj. Co nie lubię, to jest ta kultura narzekania. Wydaje mi się, że są jakoś lepsze w tej sytuacji. W ogóle jak o czym zaczynasz narzekać, tylko po prostu to staje się coraz ważniejsze, nie poprawia w ogóle tą sytuację. Też z tego powodu widzę, że Polacy dużo się stresują. Nie widzę, czemu powinni ktoś się stresować. Ogólnie w Polsce wszystko jest, do pewnego stopnia wszystko jest w porządku. Nie? To nie będzie jakieś tornado czy wulkan. Jest bardzo bezpiecznie, jest bardzo spokojnie. Bezporowe obocie jest bardzo niskie, więc ja nie rozumiem, czemu jest taki podejście tak negatywne, że nie wiem, zaraz Polska upadnie.
I think Poland could benefit a little bit from kindness and from a little bit of flexibility sometimes. It's very stiff.
You said before that they were direct and that you like that. Do you think these two things are connected in some way?
It's connected. I just prefer real than fake. What you see is what you get, and I like that kind of reality about Poland.
Are they straight?
Sometimes they're too direct. So just like be real and deliver that reality with kindness. Something like in the middle. Brazil has a culture truly based on happiness, and I'm not saying that Polish people are not happy. They are happy too in their way, but we are like smiley, we dance more, we speak louder, we move more, we are more touchy, and all of those things happen in Poland, but in specific situations, let's say that's very warm in Brazil and a little colder in Poland.
Could you maybe give us some contexts where you encountered this?
Absolutely. So for example, yesterday I went to a store. It was 9:59, and when I approached the door, the lady got out. I scared myself, and then I said in Polish, "O Boże," and then she kind of screamed at me like, "No, we are closed." And I think in Brazil it wouldn't happen. They would like give you an extra minute so you to wrap up and get what you need and keep going with your day. So this kind of unflexibility, it's very common here.
Guys, this is not an ad.
If you've reached this point and you start to feel a bit angry and you feel like commenting, if you don't like it here, then leave, deportation button, VIP that. Just take a deep breath.
So we do interviews with people.
So that guy did not really give us any much thing to complain. He said good things about Poland. The only thing I catch from that, what he said was that Poles always complain about Poland more than foreigners. How true is that? Let me know in the comment section. The fact that the Brazil guy he said something about what happened to him, and the woman was, oh, they are close. Maybe she had something more important to do and she sticks with time, and everybody are time conscious. Okay, so you might not want to give that extra time, because maybe if you are getting that extra time, there will be an issue in your shop, something like that. But you don't need to take one situation that happened to you and generalize that it's what's happening to every other person. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this reaction with me. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Are Poland, like Poles, are they all street? Is it a street country? Like the other lady that talked about the documentation. Okay, I feel it's different. Every country is different. Like in my country now, if you want to go to the administration, all right, and you want to, like, let's say, get the passport, there's a lot of paperwork you're going to do. Okay, you have to do a lot of paperwork. You have to bring this, like, there's a lot. And when you get there, you see a lot of queue. You have to wait for your turn, okay? And it might not reach your turn that day. You have to go and come back. So every administration in a country, they have their own different rules and regulations. So she's saying that, why didn't you not tell me? That place was so hilarious.
We ask them about all kinds of questions like what do you like about Poland, don't like, challenges, language, racism, everything. And then we take small parts of the video, for example, what they don't like about Poland in this video. So it's not the only thing that they have spoken about. So let's get back to it.
Something I don't like, not really. Maybe the winter, and I think most people would answer the winter time. It can be harsh, not just the temperature, but the fact that the sun sets really late, really early, sorry. You need to wake up early and then enjoy really the daylight and then prepare yourself for the long nights.
But that's it, winters, that's all?
Maybe sometimes it's not something I dislike, but something that it's hard is not being able to communicate because I don't speak Polish. I know some words. And for example, when I'm meeting someone, I would love to have like a small conversation with them, but I really can't.
Long night, short,
if it's like
longer day, shorter nights.
Or maybe even a child. So I just smile and I'm like, I should really study Polish.
Some things were tough to adjust to in the beginning. Maybe sometimes the customer service wasn't up to the standard, certainly in the UK. One of the things I would say I miss the most is like a smile from a stranger, especially when going into a żabka or into a coffee shop. It's slowly changing, especially among the younger generation, but it is slow still. So I would say that's one thing that definitely still has some room for improvement.
Is it because somebody didn't put milk on your tea? Did it upset you?
Well, yeah, things are not on time. For example, transportation, shipments, like delivery, something like this, like always delayed. It's stressful actually, because in Japan everything is on time. I think that's the things I don't like. Not only Poland, but people in Europe, homeless people talk to you. In Japan, homeless people never talk to you. They try to hide from society. But here I had an experience. One homeless guy talked to me. He asked me beer or money, and I said no, and he spit on me.
Well, sorry about that, man.
Yeah, it was awful, but like I was really shocked. Like I was speechless. They say something curse word in Polish and then just, you know.
But also can be very exceptionally unfortunate and not the norm as well.
To mi się wydaje, że ludzie tutaj są bardziej paranoiczni, przejmują się za dużo. Większość ludzi boi się dawać swój numer, boi się pokazywać jakieś swoje dane. Oni non-stop ukrywają wszystko, nawet miasto, zamieszkanie. My nie mamy coś takiego w Azerbejdżanie. Jedyne to, ja jestem bardzo otwartym człowiekiem i to robi takie bariery, kiedy chcę poznać wszystkim. No i narzekanie. Polacy za dużo narzekają, to jak sport narodowy.
Tak, zgadzam się z tym. A jeśli mógłbyś przenieść jedną rzecz z Azerbejdżanu do Polski, co by to było?
To będzie banalne, ale kebaby. Naprawdę, bo nawet najlepszy kebab w Polsce jest o wiele razy gorszy niż najgorszy w Azerbejdżanie.
Możesz polecić jakieś kebaby w Warszawie?
Nie.
Nie?
Mi się nie pasuje. Ja po prostu chodzę po Warszawie, szukam. To jakby moja rutyna codzienna, szukać kebaby. Ja jestem jak taki kebab boy, ja nawet wyglądam jak kebab boy.
A byłeś w tej restauracji Elegance?
A.
To jest dobra restauracja. Ona w ogóle chyba jest prowadzona przez ludzi z Azerbejdżanu, tak mi się wydaje.
Tym bardziej nie chciałbym.
Something that I don't like is that I feel like
is a daily routine to look for kebab.
If you come alone, it's gonna be challenging at first to make friends. There's a difference when it comes to our values. For us, the main values are hospitality, generosity, helping person
this
in
guy
need.
is funny.
Strangers, it's okay to talk. Actually,
it is daily routine to look for
that's the
kebab.
right thing
Are you
to do.
kidding
If
me?
you have a tourist who doesn't have any kind of information, you actually can take him to the place. We invite people to our home, we cook for them, because it's part also of religion. We need to take care of everybody as if they are family, and especially if they...
So the guy, the kebab guy, I'm calling kebab guy. Sorry. But in that place, he said it's a daily routine for him to look for the best kebab. Okay, that place got me laughing. All right, so let's move to the Japanese guy. Okay, the guy from Japan that said a homeless guy spit on him because he could not give the guy money. Okay, maybe the man was angry, upset, or maybe he was a little bit high. That's why he did that. But anyway, sorry about that. Every country is different. He said in your own country, the homeless people don't really speak to you. But here in Poland, maybe in Europe in general, homeless people speak to someone when they are working. I feel they are still trying to get back to society. That's why they're talking to people. All right, besties, let's head back and discover more.
come from a different country. We take in consideration that they could feel lost, they could feel overwhelmed, they could feel shy. So we always try to initiate conversation with them.
And how would you compare that to Poland?
Here they have an individualistic approach. You have to rely on yourself. Between strangers, I don't see that they talk to each other on a daily basis. Not because they are selfish or they don't like people, but it's a different culture.
Bureaucracy. And I also don't like one dish, which is flaky. Another thing is like that people are very structured here in the way that they're not very spontaneous. If you call somebody just to go for a beer or to have a coffee, you need to do this in advance, 2-3 weeks, and they have to check their calendar and tell you, okay, I have time this day. That is something that I kind of don't like.
Compared to the easygoingness of the Latino-ness, like you're missing that in Poland.
Exactly. In general, you have to kind of like adapt to this schedule.
For me, it's really difficult to find something that I don't like. So maybe watching the TV with lector, I don't really like that much.
Yeah.
I understand that in Slavic countries, it was very common that they had this part of it. But to me, it feels so unnatural that you watch TV and you have the lector and
Everybody's
it's just
working.
one person speaking over all the voices. And to me, it just doesn't feel natural, you know, because I'm not used to it at all.
Does your mom watch like TV with lector?
Actually, she doesn't like it either. So
you don't have to, like,
yeah.
no one's forcing you to watch it.
Yeah, I know that I really don't like, I guess.
Wow, he's made this into a positive question about Poland. What do you not like? It's like, wow, okay. And that actually speaks so highly about Poland. That's cool.
I sometimes get shocked when I hear Polish people be surprised that I find life in Poland to be so good. And to me, it's a bit sad even sometimes that they ask me, like, do you like life in Poland? And I'm like, yeah, I love it. It's great. Like, it's such a good country. I like life here. I'm very happy. And they are surprised by it. And to me, it's shocking. Like, sometimes I think they still have this idea that Western Europe is better. I have gotten the chance to travel more recently, and I really don't understand why they think it's better. Poland is as good a country as any, and I really enjoy my life here.
So Aman, what do you hate about Poland?
Where do I get started? Honestly, Polish.
One eternity later.
Wow, Aman, you mastered the art of complaining. Here's your Polish citizenship.
No way. Dziękuję bardzo. Polska górą. Kocham Polskę. Maybe Polska dla...
This guy said a positive thing about Poland when the question was what is the things you don't like about Poland, but he gave us a positive thing. So this is quite interesting to watch. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. For me, I did not really see any the complaint they made. I see it as a normal and usual things we foreigners do in every country. Okay, like let's say for example you go to another country, you also see a negative things you don't like about that country. Even your own country too, you see a negative things you don't like about your country. So for me I generalize as we are all humans and there are things we like and the things we don't like. So this is quite interesting to watch. I hope you enjoyed this video with me. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, share a beautiful comment. Let me know what's your insight or your intake about this reaction, and I'll see you on my basis in my next one. Check in to Bizinia. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.